Hello guys, I now know exactly that the domain expeditionary force presented in the alien interview by Matilda MacElroy is exactly the same alien invader force led by Enki as written in the Westpaner papers, and you will also know why do they have had to carry those weird handbags. What was exactly the purpose of carrying around those handbags, guys? And you know, I have also identified the domain expeditionary force officer as Enki because he has incarnated as Vishnu. And in this video you will be shown that the domain expeditionary force presented there were exactly the Anunnaki race. I also want to ask you to share this video. If you found my voice, my accent is somewhat uncomfortable, then please do record your own video about this, and you will find in the description of this video the text to narrate and to create your own video. Please do share so that more people will know who exactly were those domain expeditionary force and how to identify any force and any source. We have multiple sources, but for sure they have only one source, and it is Enki, because we are isolated and we have only one source that has been multiplied and somewhat changed and diversified, so that you have the illusion of choice and the illusion of knowing something, and at the same time it is a lie. It is a lie mixed with a lot of truth. And now I will give you the exact evidence that the domain expeditionary force is not the benevolent force, but they have occupied Earth for millennia and they are not interested in your liberation out of it. Okay? So guys, as follows from the alien interview by Matilda MacElroy. The domain search party devised a wide variety of electronic detection devices needed to track the electronic signature or wavelengths of each of the missing members of the battalion. Some were used in space, others on land, and special devices were invented to detect SBs underwater. One of these electronic detection devices is referred to as a tree of life. The device is literally a tool designed to detect the presence of life, which is an immortal spiritual being. This was a large electronic screen generator designed to permeate wide areas. To the ancient humans on Earth, it resembled a sort of tree, since it consists of an interwoven lattice of electronic field generators and receivers. The electronic field detects the presence of SBs, whether the SB is occupying a body or if they are outside a body. A portable version of this detection device was carried by each of the members of the domain search party. Stone carvings in Sumeria show winged beings using pinecone-shaped instruments to scan the bodies of human beings. They are also shown carrying the power unit for the scanner, which are depicted as stylized baskets or water buckets being carried by eagle-headed winged beings. Members of the aerial unit of the domain search party, led by Ahura Mazda, were often called winged gods. Throughout the Persian civilization, there are a great many stone relief carvings that depict winged spacecraft that they called a Faravahar. Members of the aquatic unit of the domain search party were called Oannes by local humans. Stone carvings of the so-called Oannes are shown wearing silver diving suits. They lived in the sea and appeared to the human population to be men dressed to look like fish. Some members of the Lost Battalion were found in the oceans inhabiting the bodies of dolphins or whales. On land, the Domain Search Party members were referred to as Anunnaki by the Sumerians and Nephilims in the Bible. Of course, their true mission and activities were never disclosed to Homo sapiens. Their activities have been purposefully disguised, and therefore the human stories and legends about the Anunnaki and the other members of the Domain Search Party have not been understood and were badly misinterpreted.